One of the main reasons that building and balancing your energy is so important is that so many people just don't have the energy that they want. I mean, how many times have you found yourself saying to yourself, I wish I had more energy? So for all of us, we have times when we don't have the energy that we need. And it's so different when you've got energy and you feel motivated and powered up, and when you just and you're dull and you're fuzzy around the edges. It's just not the same. So that's why building your energy is important. The other thing about building the energy is that it's very easy to assume that building energy means going hyper, but it doesn't. Energy is just as much about being grounded and centered and having a really strong, positive, powerful centered energy as this. So that's why it's important. How do you do it? Well, there's a number of different ways. One of the ways is through breathing. We all breathe, funnily enough. It's a necessary part of existence. But there are ways and methods to breathe in a way that brings in the energy. So one of the things that I do every morning is, just for a couple of minutes, I do a breathing technique which involves breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. And the in-breath is always half as long as the out-breath. So let me just show you that. So here's how it goes. And even as I'm doing that, just with 3 breaths, I can feel myself connecting to the ground much more strongly. And I can feel myself start to open and even grow with the top part of my body. And that's just with 3 breaths. Another way that you can build your energy is through meditation. Now that sounds like a contradiction in terms, because meditation's very still and you go very inwards. The thing about meditation is that it enables you to develop focus and concentration. And the more you can focus and concentrate, the more your energy becomes focused and concentrated. When our energy is zapping out in all directions, we don't achieve very much. When our energy is going like a laser beam, we achieve a lot more and we just feel a lot better. Also, awareness. Awareness is really important because it's the first step to everything. Once you become aware, you can start to figure out why you have a problem, what you need to do about the problem, what you want to change. But the first step is awareness. If you're not aware, you don't know. So awareness gives you that first step so you can then move forward. I think some of the biggest mistakes that people make are that they equate energy with this hyper unfocusedness. They equate energy with being over the top, going out after a few drinks and it's not actually what it's about. We all have energy. There's energy flowing through us till the day we die. It's about the quality of the energy, and it's about how can you get more grounded and centered, which sometimes sounds like a contradiction in terms, because people who are grounded and centered, are they truly energetic? Actually, yes. Think of people who you know who really are grounded and centered. Aren't they powerful? And there's a difference between being grounded and centered and being sluggish. They're not the same, and you know it when you see it. So a great example of this is the Dalai Lama. He's very soft-spoken, he's very quiet, he's very, very humble. And yet, if you see him on TV, or if you go to see him in the flesh, he's got this incredible, powerful presence. You just want to listen to him and listen to him. And that's because he's totally in tune with who he is. He's connected with the planet, he's connected with himself, he's connected with everybody around him, he's connected with his God, with his universe. And he's spent a lifetime building and balancing his energy. So if you want to start with just one very simple thing that you can do, it's to breathe with awareness. So very often we get all breathless or we don't think about breathing. Before you say something important, breathe. Before you do something important, breathe. If you're feeling tense, take a breath. Remember to breathe. Also, please share your own tips for building and balancing energy. Leave me a comment below to let me know what you do. Let's get this conversation going. You never know, you might inspire somebody. If you've enjoyed this video, please sign up to receive my updates. You're not the only one who feels the way that you do, and I'd love to help you achieve a more fulfilling, connected life without the woo-woo.